I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power. Peace and power to the people that struggle. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space for comments, questions, concerns, dialogue, intelligence, intellectual conversation, analyzing, seeking truth. Yes, this is your space, a space where we work on unity as we seek the path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, my snipers, please put all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Please put all funding information in the chat for the duration of class. Fund this war effort. It is steep. It is steep. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book your assessment. Find out if you have a real issue managing your temper. We don't want to see you on the news. Not the 10 o'clock news, not the 11 o'clock news, not the 4:30 in the AM news. Okay? Book an assessment. Come through and get this special certified intensive therapeutic space. If you or anybody you know is in need of domestic violence intervention, an intimate relationship abusive situation, please book an assessment. Find out the warning signs, the behaviors that you need to be alerted to. Okay? Things you need to be aware of. If it's you, if it's your child, if it's your sibling, if it's your niece, your uncle, damn, your boss, your pastor, anybody you believe may be in that situation and you want to know how to help them, book this assessment. Remember, the life you save could be your own. Yes, it's been a long day, but we here. We are here. It's been a long day, but we are here. We are here. You know, not too many people to tag this evening. This is more of a very personal class because I always wanted clarity on what took place. And, you know, I just consistently have questions as it relates to the truth or the perceived truth that we have about it. We definitely are unable to tag many of the players as they're no longer with us. We have questions, and you know, I don't consider getting into it with people online who don't even have public profiles. You understand? But I had a few exchanges about somebody who resurfaced this vid of the incident, right? Of Tupac's robbery and shooting in Quad recording studios in Manhattan. Okay, so it's not too many people we can tag. So we can tag everybody. Okay, We can tag everyone. Tag your classmates, though. Y'all need to do that. Y'all need to do that. And it's the first of the month. I know they might be running around in the street, but nah, they need to have their ass in class. Just like many of you are here. And I know that y'all in class tonight, and I know your pockets is fat. I know it's only 10:40 and y'all ain't seen your landlord. Some of y'all been ducking. But don't duck class. Fund the war effort or you gonna get a fat 55. Yeah, Andrea is up in the spotty spot always. What's going on? Sales. Yes, you up in here. Eric Charles, okay. You in San Antonio. You in San Antonio? I advise you to go over to Fort Sam Houston. You might catch you a little something. Yeah, go pull you up a little lieutenant or something up out of there. Yeah. Yeah, you know the whole of the American Armed Forces send their medical personnel to Fort Sam Houston. Go pick you up something nice. Tierra is up in here. What's up? Sean Jenkins, what's going on? Batty. What up, Batty? What up? Yeah, I see you. See Blaze, what's going on? See Blaze? Rookie Hauser, Mark Lewis, Bushhead. Yeah, they all up in the spot. Cool K King is in the spot. Hey, Pagan. What's going on? Salute. Kid Chris, 55 already. Who that? Joe. What up, Joels? What's going on? Yes, I heard about Kevo's son. We send our deepest condolences. We do. You know, it's tough being a parent and it's losing I couldn't even imagine it. You feel it deep when they don't even feel well. If you have children and they have a cold or fever, you just lose your whole composure. So I can't even imagine that. That's a pain. Mark Hahn, salute. Zone 864. What up? You got your wrench, Zone. We see you. Yes, we see you. Mr. Ballhead B, you on time. You could be on time all you want. But we ain't seen you in class who take a Ballhead 55. Coming in here with that? Yeah. Kenny's Unholy Grail. What up? Terrell Williams, 55. CDP, what up? Yeah, can we? Terrence Butler, 55. You got 3 classes in a row? Huh? You got 3 classes in a row? Huh? Okay. Terrence, yeah, you up in there. All right. Vitamin Visions TV. Think for yourself what's going on. Neville Chung. Neville? 55, Neville? Yeah. You 55 gang in the night. Cookie, what's going on? Construction Straight Media TV, what's going on? We see you. Jean-Pierre, salute. Yeah. Christopher Johnson, namesake, you a Johnson? Take a 55, Christopher. Yeah, whole lot. Blackleaf, we see you. You up in here. Yeah. Oh, Freddie. Yeah, you good, Freddie. We seen you. Yeah, Poetic Slim. Yeah, we see you. Ed 1050. We see E. Blandon. 55 E. Blandon. Tasha Peters. What's going on? Mark Milliner. What's going on? Mr. Evans. We see you. Jeff Sparks. Charles Wilson. What's going on? D. Fat. Yeah. Oh, had TV. 55, old head. Don't come in here talking about no snuff butt. Yeah, you kick a 55. Shabazz, peace. How is Ramadan treating you? Yes, Ramadan Mubarak. You up in the class. KP 2003. Salute. Okay. Who is that? Juice World. Are you in the army? No, I was, B. I'm a veteran. See? What's that, GP? What up, Terrence Butler? Yeah, you been here. I see you, Terrence. We got your name down. Don't worry about it. Don't get a disciplinary infraction. All right? Don't get slick, Terrence Butler. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jay Fries 44. What up? Jay Memphis is in the building. Heart Tunes TV's in the building. Oh, everybody's in the building. Real rap in the building. T-Man. 55. AJ Wise. 55. Kaboo. Got him. Got him. I think they sneaking up in here. Let's get down with the get down. Now, as we all know, we all suffered some trauma when it came to the loss of Tupac Shakur. We did. We suffered as a nation. We suffered as a community in hip hop. You know, many of us suffered from the loss of someone who we really, really appreciated their artistry. Really. You dig? And this is why this conversation is going to be lasting. Aaron Glass, salute. The UK's in the building. What's going on? Like that, huh? All right. Okay. You know, it's indescribable sometimes when, you know, certain artists touch us. Especially they resonate with us. Like some people resonate with people because they dance good. Some people resonate with certain artists because of the intelligence, the higher level they're on. Some because of their lifestyle, their culture. They get they grow and have a certain affinity because the artist, you know, can break down the total essence of their life, such as 5%ers are Muslims. Of course, they're going to have an affinity for Cain and Rakim. Other people who consider themselves conscious and woke and well-read are going to have an affinity for KRS. Some people who, you know, are more into street life aesthetic is going to cater, right, towards, you know, MOP and Mobb Deep and, you know, G-raps and stuff like that. It just, it just is what it is, right? You know, art takes hold of us because it is a communication piece, all right? It is a communication piece. I am one who really, really seeks to pick up a certain vibration and a specific message from my artists. I've been in this, man, since we heard the first scratch, the first cut, you know, the first harmonizing from Cold Crush and Fearless 4 and Jimmy Spike. I mean, I've been in it, you know, sneaking out to go to the jams, right? Knowing you're supposed to be in the house. Just always wanting to be around it. So when I first heard Pac, man, at first it was the voice and then the flow. And that was on the same song, Trust and Believe. Nothing too conscious about it, nothing too radical about it or street, but it was something in the voice and how they set the scene up in that particular video for that part, for his verse. Now, I was thrown struck, like, oh, who that? And to this day, that's always been the highlight for many people. Many people seen that and automatically were fans. By the time I seen Trapped, and I've said this in class many times, when I heard Trapped, man, that was it, because it spoke directly to me. It spoke directly to me. And I was like, whoa, nah, he is fire. And you gotta remember, we were still in a time where, you know, hip hop wasn't overexposed. It just wasn't. So we were still getting it in bits and pieces. So I literally used to have to watch Video Music Box and tape, record all the videos, and then just rewind them and play them back and rewind it. So I'm listening to Trapped. New York radio wasn't playing him. I want y'all to understand that. When we speaking early 90s, they wasn't playing it on the radio like that. They wasn't playing Scarface on the radio like that. You understand? They weren't playing Spice One on the radio. New York radio was not playing these artists. So if you were a fan of it, if you was into that vibration, Bullets, salute. What up, Bullets? Gotti, what's going on with you? If you was into that and that connected with you, you had to seek and search for it. And I'm talking about, they wasn't even playing it on college radio. Stretch and Barbito wasn't even playing it. So when you hear Trapped, it's something that, you know, if it wasn't for Ralph McDaniels, many people wouldn't have known. They would have got on the Pac much later. But it spoke to me because this is what I was doing anyway. See, that's what people fail to realize. When you're in a certain lifestyle and you see a representation of you in the culture, you're going to immediately become a fan of it because it's speaking for what you're already doing, which is why I said that in the NWA build when it came to special ed. Like, they didn't influence dudes who was already in the street doing it. He was already doing it. So it was just like, oh, okay, somebody's on the same wavelength, right? Okay, so now, after Trapped, and then by the time when they bought Tupacalypse Now, and we're hearing when my homie calls, pour out a little liquor, and we now it's I'm in. That's it. Who is that? That's it. This is what that kid right there got my attention. And from that point on, he always had my attention. Even when, again, the tri-state was very biased to people who were outside of our region. That's just what it was. On the majority. But when you know, you know. When you know, you know. And I knew. I'm telling you, from Trap, there's certain songs resonated. Trap when my homies called. Because I was a very loyal individual and expected that loyalty in return. So when you hear songs like that, it's like, what? Nah, this kid is speaking right here. Right here. In the course of me running around with some of your favorite rapper's favorite rapper running around New York, I got a different ear for the street and a different feel for behind the scenes of the industry. And I didn't get to be in contact with him, right? I never met him, though we were in the same locations on any given time. Again, like I said, when I first realized that Humpty and Shock G was the same person when they did the show here, you know, he had to be on that stage with them. You know, a small club. I was there when he snatched the mic from Tribe Called Quest, you know, but again, in different locations within the space, right? You know, them dudes, you know, he was a different type of dude. In the course of everything that went on and how I was moving in the street, I was definitely on a different type of time. Definitely. And the industry was in a different space, a very different space. If you had them things on you and you was running around on that, you was looking for anybody in the industry. They was just lunch meat. They was food, straight up. Straight up. Even though many of them didn't have much. Didn't have much, you know. And the ones who did, you didn't see them. So, long story short, I catch the initial bid, come home about the very end of 92, 93. That time I'm running with Woo, running around the early stages, you know, early stages. We talking Protect Your Neck stages. We talking METHOD man stages. Early stage. We talking about Meth buying his first vehicle. Very first vehicle that he ever bought. Mazda Millennia. When the Millenniums first came out, he was one of the first ones to ever put that thing on the street. That's how early. And I was knee deep into the streets. Knee deep. When he got hit, I recall what was going on. And through 6 degrees of separation, because East New York dudes is everywhere, right? We heard rumors of what it was about. We heard rumors about what it was over. And it didn't sit well with me. I don't know why. I just know it just didn't sit right. Okay? Didn't sit right with me at all. Oh, subsequently, he went up top, and I was having a very, very turbulent time in the town. Very turbulent. A couple of my right hands got hit themselves. They was laid up. You know, it was just, my brain and energy was all over the place. There was a lack of focus. Okay? Very, 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 very heavy lack of focus. In the mix of a little bit of everything. Laying down a lot of stuff. However, many of us knew of certain studios because we would go there while certain artists were performing, right? Or recording, right? We would be invited to, give them some type of street muscle, muscle. So, while AZ was recording at Electric Lady, we would be down there with him in the village. Hev would be somewhere recording in the city. They always had street individuals holding them down at this particular time. Remember, we're not talking about Grippergate right then and there. Not right then and there because it was still hidden. So I wasn't focusing on where he got hit at. The Quad Studios thing didn't sit. We just knew he was in the recording studio in Midtown. Okay? He goes up top. Subsequently, I'm in a lifestyle where I had to be suited and booted every day. I just leave it at that. I had to be presenting in a different format. And I was in a recording studio and caught my bid. I actually caught my bid in Quad Studios. So I'm very, very, very familiar with the lobby setup and the demographics. As somebody who was in the lifestyle, I had to always be aware of what I was walking into and how I was getting out. Just a habit. Always a habit. And if you're in that life, you understand why. You always know the entrance and the exit. Always. Always. That's just something you do. You know the sizing, you know the spacing. You're well aware of how traffic is flowing and everything. Everything. It's like breathing. Boom. You understand these things. You pick up on it. Anyway, I'll give you the story of how I got up top some other time. But just know that I was in there. And I know it very, very well. Okay? Very well. Just yesterday, for some reason, video resurfaces. I don't know if it was TikTok, I don't know if it's IG, but somebody is now resurfacing, right? This video. Supposedly, video of the Quad incident. And a lot of things don't make no sense at all when we're backtracking. Now, I was going to give this class several weeks ago when there happened to be, right, a plethora of different videos and different individuals speaking about the shooting. And I do recall giving a little class on it. Okay? Just a brief little something on it. And now that I'm looking at this video, because I never really paid it no attention, but now I'm looking at it from a different lens. And I have questions. I have questions about what he said happened. I have questions about what others say happened. And definitely have questions about people who weren't even there. Who never been in that location. What do y'all know? Okay? So in watching this, we have to look at it and listen and question some things, because with all this that's coming out now through the Grippergate with Diddy and everything that is getting exposed, man, we can put some things into perspective now. So let's start with what he said happened. Because when we're viewing this clip, we know automatically from the beginning we have to have some questions. Questions. Now this is him from the interview that he gave one of them. I don't know if it was, who did he get? No, it was Kevin Powell. It wasn't the agent Torre, because he's an agent. If y'all don't know that by now, y'all do know that he's an agent. Specifically, one of the letter groups, I don't know, but Torre's an agent. Yeah. I think this is the Kevin Powell interview, though. Okay? He said this. Now, this is coming from Pac himself. I felt nervous because this guy knew somebody I had major beef with. I didn't want to tell the police, but I can tell the world. Blank blank had introduced me to blank blank. Everybody knew I was short on money. Stay there. He had major beef and no bread. Okay? Major beef and no bread. All my money from my records was going to lawyers because of the case. All the movie money was going to his family. So I was doing this type of stuff. Rapping for guys and getting paid, which means he was doing mixtapes, he was doing vocals, all type of stuff. But he had beef in the street already in NYC, which is very, very, very important, because in that time, if you had no bread and you was in New York City with beef, you were susceptible at any given time. But why did he have beef? That's the question. And dudes from East New York know why he had beef. No matter how many times people try to swerve and false narrate or place themselves in a bigger position as if they know and they don't, the facts soon come out. But we know why he had trauma. And they're asking the wrong people, because there's dudes right now who they can access in the federal system right now that know the exact reason, the truth, the exact reason of why he had beef and who was looking for him and for what. All this industry shit is garbage. They trying to divert and put people on a maze of false trails. Yeah. Definitely gonna come out soon, Gotti. Yeah. You understand? It was a very, very specific reason. Because if he was broke, short on money, whose jury was that? Whose jury was it? Whose Rolex set it was? Because it was a set. Yeah, it was a set. Wasn't a ring, wasn't a watch, wasn't a chain. It was a matching set. That's why it was so expensive. Yeah. So if you had beef, you're going to be alert, regardless if you're getting high or not. You are a rap celebrity in NYC, knowing that you had beef. You're going to be on point. The peoples around you are going to be on point. Trust me, I know. Because there were many of them, that a few of us was trying to get up on. And they always had somebody who we knew around them. That's just how the streets was in the town. You understand? I don't care if they was from QB. I don't care if they was from Fort Greene. I don't care if they was from N.A. Rock. I don't care if they was from Brownsville. I don't care if they was from the BX. Those who slang them heaters know each other. The reputation gets to these areas before you do. Dudes know, like, oh, nah, his son in them is with him. And that's why they had street dudes around them. Because they was able to have information and know-how that police couldn't get back then. You understand that? Dudes from the street knew each other. They knew who threw that thing, and they also know who let it go, and who let it go effectively and frequently. So these are the type of people who had around them. So, right? Now let's move on. Now you had beef with some dangerous people. That's what he said. He already had beef and he was broke. Now, let's get to it. I was with my homeboy Stretch, his man Fred, my sister's boyfriend Zaid, who not his bodyguard. I don't have a bodyguard. None of them had bodyguards back then. Run DMC ain't even have bodyguards. They had Ronnie Ray. You understand what I'm saying? Family members who were COs and stuff, like, dudes didn't have bodyguards. There wasn't no budget for that. Understand that. How you think we was running all up in record labels and shaking dudes up and all that? Wasn't no bodyguards. All right? Now, we got to the studio and there's a dude outside in army fatigues with his hat low on his face. When we walked to the door, he didn't look up. Now, if you watch the footage, them three dudes in army fatigues, I don't see no hat. Not even on the tallest one who really can't see his face. Got the one with the little nasty afro, right? You got the light-skinned dude, right? And you got the third dude. Don't see no hat. But we're gonna leave it at that. I never seen a black man not acknowledge me one way or the other, either with jealousy or respect, but this guy just looked to see who I was and turned his face down. It didn't click because I just finished smoking chronic. I'm not thinking something will happen to me in the lobby. But he know he got beef. Do you hear me? He know he got beef. And you see somebody weird. So you say, one, right? One dude in army fatigues with his hat down low. Now, I've been in there, and I'm telling you. Two, one, lobby. Either coming through 48th, Broadway. You see anything in there. It's not that big. Anything in there. All right? Outside. So now look, okay. While we were waiting to get buzzed in, I saw a dude sitting at a table reading a newspaper. He didn't look up either. I see no table. When I'm coming through, no table. I'm telling you that right now. But if you see somebody outside, hat low, not looking up, fatigued out, and buzzed in the way, I guess he's talking about buzzed in to the building where you could see it. You can see everything in there. And at certain times, I'm telling you, the doors is open. Now maybe because of who was upstairs, they had a different type of security system that night. I'm telling you, I walked right in anytime I was there. All right? So, when we watching the clip, these dudes is right there. We don't see Stretch nowhere on the clip at all. At all. So now I have to figure out, where is he? Because the story is he hit the floor. Right? The story is they went in, they got back down, they had words, and Stretch hit the floor. Where is he in the clip? Where is he? Don't see him at all. You see just three. Pac, his two mans, and the three in the fatigues. Okay? Now, he said they're black men in their 30s. So first I'm like, these dudes must be security for Biggie, because I could tell they were for Brooklyn from their army fatigues. As if dudes from QB didn't wear fatigues. As if dudes in the BX didn't wear fatigues. Dudes, okay, who slung those hammers back then, were in fatigues. I don't care where you was from. I don't care if you was from the South Bronx. I don't care if you was from, again, QB, South Jamaica. I don't care if you in BK. Dudes who was on that type of time, we all have fatigues. But we're going to give it to them. We're going to let them rock with that, all right? But then I said, wait a minute, even Biggie's homeboys love me. Why don't they look up? So again, you don't look up. I pressed the elevator button, turned around, and that's when the dudes came out with two identical nines. Don't nobody move everybody on the floor. That's not what's going on in that video clip at all. No, no, no. That ain't in there. That is not in there. Okay? It was a lot of words moving back and forth. Everybody hit the floor. So at that point, that's when Stretch was supposed to hit the floor. Where's that? Where he at? So we supposed to believe that when he came in, and in them exchange of words, that Stretch was nowhere in the building. He wasn't in the building? Or was he in the building? Was he right there with him, or wasn't he right there with him? Watch the clip. Right? Now he says, I'm thinking Stretch is going to fight. Where he at? Where he at? He was towering over them niggas. Okay, we see them. So where he at? Help me understand that. Because he's not in the shot of the camera nowhere, which means because it's a small space, very small space. When I'm telling you, the elevator is right there. What you're not able to see is that the door is right there. When he's saying you need to get buzzed in, you get buzzed in. That's the elevator. So where is Stretch? We're going to leave it at that. Leave that part there. All right? From what I know, this is Pac. From what I know about the criminal element, if niggas come to rob you, they always hit the big nigga first. But they didn't touch Stretch. They came straight to me. Everybody dropped on the floor like potatoes, but I just froze up. Nobody dropped nowhere. By the time them dudes came and got up on him and he pushed the nappy head dude back, they were all standing. No one hit the floor. I'm trying to see that. Where did that take place? Exactly, Chauncey. It's not even 5 feet. It's very small. So if you're telling me Stretch is a towering dude, which he was, he should have been in that frame somewhere, especially if he hit the floor. Okay? It wasn't like I was being brave or nothing. I just could not get on the floor. They started grabbing at me to see if I was strapped. They said, take off your jewels, and I wouldn't take them off. The light-skinned dude, the one that was standing outside, was on me. Now, watch where the light-skinned dude appears. In order for him to be the one that was outside and end up walking all the way around to be in front of him, because he got in front of Pac and the rest of them. The light-skinned dude came all the way around. He bypassed the elevator button and was right there by the door in order to get them dudes in a semicircle. None of them was on the floor. Nobody hit the floor. Okay? And the dude with the newspaper was holding, look, Stretch was on the floor, and the dude with the newspaper was holding the hammer on him. He was telling the light-skinned dude, clap that mother. F it. Then I got scared because the dude had the hammer to my stomach. All I could think about was, that's what he said, all he could think about was shit bags and all that. He didn't want to get hit in the stomach. But mind you, this is a lot of conversation and a lot of time passing, and that video clip is very short, and I don't see nobody on the floor at all. Okay? Now, here's the question. Did you ever hear them say their names? No, but they knew me, or else they would never check for my hammer. It was like they were mad at me. I felt them kicking me and stomping me. They didn't hit nobody else. It was like, ooh, mother, ooh, ah. They were kicking hard. So I'm going unconscious, and I'm not feeling no blood on my head or nothing. The only thing I felt was my stomach hurting real bad. Okay? Now, my sister's boyfriend turned me over and said, yo, are you all right? I was like, yeah, I'm hit. And Fred is saying he's hit. But that was the bullet that went through my leg. So I stood up and I went to the door, and that effed me up. As soon as I got to the door, I saw a police car sitting there. I was like, uh-oh, the police are coming, and I didn't even go upstairs yet. So we jumped in the elevator and went upstairs. I'm limping and everything, but I don't feel nothing. It's numb. When we got upstairs, I looked around and it scared the shit out of me. Now in the video, he didn't get up and get nothing. In the video, he's being pulled into the elevator. Okay? He's being pulled into the elevator. Wasn't no getting up. You could see it pulled into that elevator, right? Now, he also said, once he went upstairs, he got in the elevator, did all that. Now, remember, because there's many different accounts. You got Lil C's account, you got Lil Sean account, you got his cousin's account, who wasn't even there. His cousin's locked up, so he's going off of hearsay. He wasn't even there. Oh, Jocelyn, dude. We getting all these different accounts. Nobody's there, though. We don't have the account of somebody who was in that lobby except for Zayd. And he gave his account. And when you listen to his account, it don't sound like that video. No, it doesn't. You did? Now. He got upstairs. Hold on, wait a minute. Because he had said something real specific. Let me show you something. He said something real specific that had me thrown. That had me thrown for a minute. Jumped on the elevator, I didn't know I was shot. I didn't feel nothing. I opened my pants and I could see the gunpowder in a hole in my car canal drawers. I didn't want to pull them down to see if my joint was still there. I just saw a hole and went, oh shit, roll me some weed. I called my girlfriend. I was like, yo, I just got hit. Call my mother and tell her. Right? Now, he said, nobody approached me. I noticed that nobody would look at me. Andre Harrell wouldn't look at me. I had been going to dinner with him the last few days. He had invited me to the set of New York Undercover, telling me he was going to get me a job. Puffy was standing back too. I knew Puffy. He knew how much stuff I had done for Biggie before he came out. Now, if we are going to put Grippergate on Puffy and Andre Harrell, right? If we going to keep putting Grippergate on Puffy and Meek Mill, what was Pac doing going to dinner with him a few nights? You see what he said? I had been going to dinner with him the last few days. Broke. You broke. So might be some Grippergate going on. You gotta, what's going on? Broke, going to dinner. Now listen, it can be a reach if you want. It can be a reach. You can call it that. But it's not making sense. Okay? Come on now. So, right? Now. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. But we're going to say, yo, something got to make sense. Has to. Now, this happens. He go up top. He comes down, he doing his thing, he drops Machiavelli, and on Against All Odds, and please excuse me because I don't like to name drop, but he put Walter's name in the mix. I'm trying to figure out why he threw Walter's name in the mix. Walter is nowhere on that video. Nowhere on that clip. There's no Walter on that clip. But he said from the rip that he had beef in the streets. Now, why would he have beef and then throw Walter's name up in there? Why? Knowing that Walter wasn't even there. Forget about it, Rugi. If you're too old, if you're too young, if you're not old enough, and you're not in the life, you're not going to know who Walter is. Okay? But why throw that name in the mix like that? You see, that shifts the entire narrative. It really does. It really does. Because you throw a man's name in there who wasn't there and had nothing to do with it. Okay? Nothing to do with nothing. But they throw his name in there. Why? Because he's known to throw them things. But he's not there. Though we do know he was in Puffy's pocket every time he seen him. Anytime he seen him. So it's only an expectation, right? That whenever Pac was going to be back home or back in New York, that he alerted people that, yeah, y'all need to check for Walter. If y'all feeling me, somebody need to see Walter. Because there's no reason to throw his name in there like that. And they even put the authorities on him like that. And asked him and interrogated him about this situation. To throw off. So everybody is protecting everybody else. And the narratives are switching. None of the story is making any type of sense. And in 2024, we have to have a very clear vision of what's going on. So you can really see the truth. Now, we can never ask Stretch, because he's no longer here. It's not here. We don't know if he got in the lobby or not. We really don't know. Nobody's being 1,000% truthful about the situation. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. That I'm not walking up into no building, no matter what I gotta do. If I see somebody posted up outside and somebody, even when I'm looking and I'm not even acknowledging him no more, somebody posted up inside. And we are 3 or 4 deep, whatever's gonna happen gonna take place on the street. We're not going up in. It don't make sense. And I'm telling you the element that was 9-3, 9-2, 9-4. Man, the streets was very different without all these cameras on the street. Very different. I'm telling you, very different. just wasn't like that. You was on point. You was on point. Wasn't this silly shit like we just seen and made his family heal and get the most condolences that we can give from a platform, but they just, a young dude in the Bronx, 29 years old, was just going to get a bag of chips and got clapped and lost his life. Silly shit like that wasn't happening. You was not walking up in nothing if you seen dudes posted up. I guarantee you that. That wasn't happening. Wasn't doing that. Especially if you, do you know how scary rappers were in 92, 93, 94? You know how scary they were? Especially after Suge twisted Andre Harrell upside down. Do you know how we all knew anybody that was a clapper knew where Burt Padell office was? We knew when dudes was going to get checks written and all. But dudes wasn't slipping like that. You had to have intel on people. These dudes wasn't just doing that like that. Before Uber, dudes was taking OJs and all that. Record companies is having limos and all that, picking these dudes up, taking them from their crib to the studio or to the goddamn record companies, man. So you mean to tell me Tupac Shakur? Huh? Is walking up in a building with dudes posted up. Nah, P. This narrative been running too long. Y'all could tell that to some other suckers. Not I. Not I. Not I. Some other things took place. Some other conversations were going on. And it wasn't just a mere beef. It wasn't a mere beef. I had beef. You had beef for what? You had beef for what? You wasn't had no beef. It was a bag on the head. Bag on that. And nothing to get him pushed. Individual just wanted his Rolex set back. That's it. And whatever took place went left. And people been running with this narrative for years. And when social media started monetizing individuals, their stories started going wacky. And all type of individuals start laying claim to what they know, who they know, how. But none of them but one was in that lobby and said anything significant. And still I got questions because I'm watching the video and I've been in the location. I've been in the location. And ain't no cap in here. Google my government. You could read my whole case. Right there. Quad Studios. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure it out. It don't make sense. Even Zayd said emphatically, nobody there was light-skinned. It was two dark-skinned, dusty-ass dudes, and I seen them years later, the same dusty dudes wearing the same fatigues, two black dudes. But on the video, clearly there's somebody light and bright and light-skinned right there. So again, I have questions. Not saying anybody is telling an untruth, but we need questions answered to make this shit make sense. So we can stop talking about it. So we can have individuals put the brakes on some of their fabulous stories about who they are, who they were, and what they were doing at that time. Okay? No, it was very real. It was very real, Empress. No, he got clapped. Who clapped him and why is what we need to question. Because that video and the way that shit is edited ain't telling us nothing at all. That shit look very sus. And if we're gonna believe that, then we cannot believe the accounts that people are bringing up and having. Nasty work. Nasty work. You dig? Nasty work. But trust and believe. People from East New York know what's going on. We know where that kite came from and what was supposed to happen. But like we usually do, we fall back. I know they need to leave Walter's name up out of it. They should have never did that. They should have never did that. That was very sus. I'll tell you that right now. That's what makes me believe in Gripper Gang. That's what makes me believe in the spooky. That's what makes me believe in all these other wild conspiracy theories about the industry, because some real solid individuals magically get caught up into some bullshit, throwing their names up in the shit that they had nothing to do with. Nothing to do with. And for years, I've been trying to make it make sense. Why throw his name out there like that? Who really wanted him off the set that bad? Now, it makes sense to me that Walter's off the set. It makes sense to me why Walter's case can't be found when you're searching for it, because now the cop rat Gene Deal is now giving information that Diddy been a confidential informant for the feds. He been giving them information. So maybe since Walter was in Diddy's pocket, they threw his name out there to get him off the set, because they couldn't do nothing with him on the streets. And I told y'all, I told y'all in class that he was gonna rat. You see him say, I'm gonna testify. I'm gonna testify when the feds call me for Puffy. Damn right I'm gonna testify. Because you've seen some shit. And y'all blew this dude up on social media and he been telling. God damn, he's a sworn PO. So now that he's telling, it makes sense to why Walter not home yet. What was that? Shice Black, you ever seen some BS in your runs in the industry? Yeah, I seen some BS. I seen dudes try to invite me to Gripper Gates and all that. Definitely. Yeah, he been police, but they blew police up, Mackin. Do you understand that? And when dudes is like, yo, why y'all listening to this dude like he got intel, like he knows so much, he's a rat. We in an era where they made rats cool. Fuck y'all doing? When I said it months ago, he gonna testify if anything go down. Oh, you don't know what you talking about, Bliz. You don't know what you talking about. He's solid. Now look. He telling you himself, I'ma testify. But again, they gotta catch up. Y'all, most people have to catch up. Go back to my classes maybe a year or two ago so y'all can catch up. And I'm not talking about my regulars, our classmates. And I've been telling y'all this shit. This shit is not hard to decipher. All of this is easy when you study war and politics. When you study divide and rule and how they intermingle and invaded our culture and infiltrated it with rats. Police, not just saying, yo, nah, dude, is police, because I'm talking about sworn to uphold the law. Police in the ranks as if they street dudes and gangsters and thugs and they in the industry. These is cops. And y'all got them on social media, cops and rainbow, skittle ass lizards. And they destroyed what hip hop was. Been telling y'all that CB4 shit is real. So now we have to question everything we know. And that's what's painful for people. Painful. They don't want to see somebody who made them dance, somebody who rhymes that they can quote off the top of their head, the songs, the fashion we wore. Nobody want to be seeing that for its truth. If that is from law enforcement, if that is from white supremacy, you don't want to believe it. That shit'll break your heart to know the truth about some of these maggots. But a lot of us been saying it for a long time because it didn't make sense. Why some of our talented dudes from the hood never got on. And we done ran with these dudes like, yo, nah, son got heat, put him on. Nah, yo, son make beats, your son is a producer. Yo, nah, son can act. Get him on, get him on. And these niggas wouldn't budge, they wouldn't move. They would bullshit dudes around for years. Because they couldn't. They couldn't. Many dreams deferred. And then they shifted gears and threw these niggas on the internet. And now these same dudes is trying to tell you what's the truth, what's not the truth, what to eat, how to put your money here. Don't look up at the sun next week because you're gonna go blind in eighth of your eye. And all this weirdo shit. Keep telling y'all, guard y'all mind. Guard y'all mind. I'm not jacking it, man. When I caught my case, In quad, I'm telling you, I looked through every square inch, going in and coming out, because I knew what I was walking out into. I knew it. Because somebody ran up out of the spot on us. And I'm like, damn. I know police gonna be out there. We got to be ready to let these things go. Because they're gonna be right there. There's nowhere for you to go. There's no room. There's nowhere for you to hide. So I'm not believing that. And I'm watching that clip. I know exactly where that camera had to be to catch that. None of the stories is making sense. None of it. So again, I just want y'all to, again, investigate everything. Question everything. Don't take nothing as absolute truth. Nothing. Even God's nation of gods and earths. That's why they build every day and in each and every way. Because you're going to make that understand and understood. Break it down on how you see it. Manifest that. You just can't say it. You just can't say that this dude got clapped all them times and that this is the reason. Nah. Don't make sense. It don't make sense. Wasn't no cell phones back then like that. Nah. All this, they knew he was coming, and all this other weirdness, y'all, they knew he was coming. My whole theory was always, they wasn't going to get him. Dudes was going to get everybody that was upstairs. And they knew if he got upstairs, that everybody else would be alerted. As he said, when he got upstairs, everybody had on their jewelry. Everybody was up there shining. They was coming to get everybody up there, because that's how the moves used to be back then. He was a bonus. They already knew it was a green light on him. He was the bonus. Up. But we can't let him get upstairs. And they threw Walter's name in that mix. Because if anybody, they know he could do it. I don't know who the rest of them niggas was that they keep talking about. Wasn't built like that. You dig? As always, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Okay? Guard your minds, man. Stop letting these dudes just say anything they want to say. On YouTube, on IG, and all this other weird shit. Stop doing that. Because they have a voice. And they say these things and it's sensationalized. And they doing all these antics and showing you, oh, we getting to it. Come to find out they not getting to nothing. They getting to them eggplants and they goddamn rectums. That's all they getting to. So stop believing that shit. They ain't doing nothing no different than a working person. None. believe in these niggas. They talk the way they talk and twist up their lips and their face and their posturing, or and creating a whole different narrative for their middle-aged ass. These dudes was pussy in the street then, and they pussy now. Telling you from somebody who lived it. Stop believing these dudes. They sitting on these platforms and they're lying to you. So again, we send condolences to, what's his name, Kevo, and hope his family heals as much as they possibly can through this, to the youngin' that lost his life in the Bronx, in the bodega. I don't know what y'all doing in the Bronx. Y'all bodegas is open at 4:30 in the morning and all that jamming. I don't know. Still, there's no reason that somebody can't go get a bag of chips and some seeds or whatever and not get clapped. Whatever's going on up in the BX, man. That shit need extra work. Man, listen. Got to do better. You dig? Gotta do better. Much better. Okay, Richard, you could free Diddy all you want, Richard. I bet you won't let him stay at your house. Yeah. Richard, who's that? Richard Dugans? You could free Diddy? Yeah. As soon as he get on bail him out to your house. You must like a lot of that stuff there. All right? Yeah. Yeah, well, what you want to free him for? Laugh out loud, no way? Yeah, you sound like you want Grippergate going on. They will definitely bail him out. You could bail him out. Yeah. You could put your name right on the bond slip. And he could wear an ankle bracelet right up in the Dugan's household. You better not have no Red Bull in the refrigerator, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Yeah. All that, free him if you want. Yeah. Okay then. Don't be joking and saying shit. Whatever you speak will come into fruition. Next thing you know, he be at your house. Asking you for the almond milk and all that. Keep playing. Don't come over on this platform playing. Nah, he got to go. No. He got to go. Yeah. Yeah, nah, we don't play those games. Nah, not with him. He's supposed to been going a long time ago. This ain't new. Y'all asking me if I seen, yeah, I seen some shit. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. I ain't get that wow. Because they're going to test you. They're going to test you. You're going to come through there and they're going to see, homie or not, are you with this type of action here? You're going to come up in the tellies and it's going to be bona fide porn stars in the bed with these dudes. Bro, you done seen in magazines and on the box. And you like, yo, what up? I'm like, yo, son, come on, get in. I'm like, nah, son, I'm good. I'm on my way out. You good, though? I'ma holler at you. Yeah, I'm telling you. That's how I know Ines is stunting. Yeah, he hummer stunting. How you know the procedure, man, and you ain't enjoying in it? How you know? Saying, they talk too much. I seen it. Yeah, be a dude and 2 chicks. Yeah, next thing you know it's 2 of y'all and 3 chicks. Yeah, and then what? he went a little further. He know the next steps. How you know? I never seen the next steps. Nah. I seen the porn chicks though. Befriended a couple of them. Why? Because I didn't get in the bed. And he know a little bit too much. Come on, Enos. First you ain't see nothing, but then you know the whole procedure. Nah, come on, man. You know a little something. Yeah, he's still banging your number. Yeah, we still cool. Yeah, all right. Nah, y'all be letting these dudes off the hook. Yeah, do. Just like Jay Electronica. Diddy banging me every day, text me every day. Really? He said that in a verse? He texts you every day talking about what you waiting on? Yeah. Uh-huh. Grippergate. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so keep playing. Keep playing. Keep thinking dudes don't listen. That's all we do. Look, listen, observe, and respect. Knowledge. That's what it is. Knowledge, to look, listen, observe, and respect. So we listening to Enes. He know the procedure. How you know the procedure, man? How? Hmm? Yeah, okay, Wise. You could believe that shit. You could believe that if you want to. Yeah. Yeah. Why he banging Jay Electronica, texting him 4 times a day? And you ain't even texting your own artists talking about when they gonna drop, when they gonna get their project right. He ain't even texting his own artist. You gonna worry about somebody you ain't got no plug to? Yeah, all right. Dudes is telling on himself. And that was in what? He dropped that song how many? Like 10 years ago? He ain't dropping new nothing yet. Keep teasing y'all. Who else ever did that? One goddamn song. And you go straight to A-list. You on stage with Jay. Come on, man. Yeah, Diddy banging them 4 times a day. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Y'all keep thinking, keep it up. Keep not listening. Keep not listening. Jay almost strangled little mama. And they know she fam. Her pops is fam. They fam. They from the town. And she made that little thing on stage and they almost, he wanted to wring her neck. And she was out. Fam, banging, song, audience on MTV with a show and all that. This J Mac Electronica dude got one song? And Jay back and forth with him on stage? You ain't never see Jay do that with nobody. Y'all think that boy ain't Grippergate? He said, Puffy, keep texting him 4 times a day. For what? Yo, you coming? Yo, when you coming? Yo, you coming through? You coming through? Play with me. What dude you ever text 4 times a day? What up, control room? Salute. Dudes don't text dudes 4 times a day. Even stick-up kids don't do that. Son, if you won't come, you ain't getting this money, man. You better be here. You better be here. I'm gonna tell yo, he ain't coming, son. All right, we out. Dude told me he put that in a rhyme. Did he text me 4 times a day? What? Yeah. Told Fabulous he want a party. We ain't party. Think Jay Electronica, you crazy? I don't miss nothing. Ain't nobody had one song in the last 30 years with one ass song. Your ass on the stage with Jay. If you ain't Grippergate, you something else. We ain't playing that. Listen, man, y'all gonna get me all hot and sweat. I got to get ready to go to sleep. I ain't messing with y'all. Yeah. There we go. I ain't say nothing about Mace. Why y'all doing that? I ain't say nothing about Mace. Cut it out. Leave Mace alone, man. Leave Mace alone. Nah, Empress, that ain't no reach. No. Now what you say? Nah, I'm talking about Cells, man. Cells always talking about Mace, man. Because Mace be smiling and shit. Looking like Charlie Wilson and all that. But that don't mean nothing. Why y'all throwing Mace up in there? Come on. Now, look, see? Y'all got a glitch starting and all that. Ah, man. Frankie, salute. What up? I can't keep building. When y'all want me to build on now? Y'all want me to build on now? It's 92 minutes in. Come on. 92 minutes in, first of the month. Y'all ain't hear me say salute, much appreciated for the fund of the war effort one time tonight. Y'all ain't keeping me up all night with this shit. Hell no. I got work to do in the AM. And that's for real. Niggas be coming over here. Y'all watch the news. And y'all pay the news. Y'all pay y'all cable bill every day. Every day. Y'all don't get free news. The hell y'all doing over here? Nah. Mace know a lot? Yeah, he know a lot. I don't know, Empress. There you go. Why y'all question whether that man is a lizard or not? Man, I don't know. I haven't been around Mace like that. I was up top by the time he came out. Yo, Cells. Yo, y'all gonna stop, man. Y'all gonna stop. Am I a plumber? Ask wifey. Ask wifey if I'm a plumber. The hell's the matter with you? Shit. Yeah, of course he got robbed. Everybody got robbed. It's not, you can't point to a rapper in the industry, a MC that didn't get robbed. Not one. Can't point to them. They all got robbed. Like the loafers. Yo. How you see that man loafers? Nah, we ain't doing that. Yo, why y'all doing that? Why y'all coming over here? George, Tasha, Emperor. What's y'all beef with Mace? What's y'all beef with Mace? Mace did his thing. He broke out. Come on now. We not doing that. Who never got robbed? Who's gangster? Who's gangster, Chauncey? Who never got robbed? Every one of them dudes got robbed. Oh, Gangstar? Yeah, they did. You crazy? Oh, they got them. Don't believe that. Don't believe that. Yeah, they got them. Yeah, they got Gangstar. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. Any of them early on deals? Yeah, they rocked them. They rocked them. Yeah, Premier Guru. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not even, yeah. And they good dudes. Good dudes. Always was solid with me. Good dudes, man. But the industry gonna get you. You never get paid what you worth. They always getting you. Well, your dudes from the East is my dudes from the East. I raised damn near all of them. Jadaba, Chief, Big Duke, all of them. Everybody that held Gangstar down. All of us. Anybody from 285, 295, Cozine, 300 Workman, all over. 240, 250 Workman. That's the team. Yeah. But that don't mean they ain't get robbed. The industry rocks you, man. You don't get what you really are worth. Them early deals too. Anybody that signed a deal before 94 got robbed. Nah, Big Duke, yeah, man, rest in peace. Yeah, I love Dava Chief. No doubt. I don't know. I never been around him, Empress. I never been around that dude. I wasn't. Oh, you from 245? Okay, salute. What's good? You from 245 Cozine. You from my man Dip Dab in them building. You from E. Jones, Eric Green Eye Eric in them building. From Roney in them building. That's where you from. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're right. You should be a multi-billionaire. Good night, Andrea. Rest up. Yeah, K. Sean, no doubt. Mm-hmm. Yep, Kobe. My man Kobe. Yeah. That's my son too, Kobe. Yep. Yeah, man. Kobe and all that. That's my Norfolk and Hampton crew. Little dudes ran out to Norfolk and Hampton and turned it up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I lived in 240 Cozine. I lived in Cross Building when I first came home. Trust me, I'm a East New York representative all the way. No, I ain't from Linden. I'm from Penn Workman. Whole different element. I'm from Penn Workman. Yeah. What is the lady name that used to manage the hip hop artists? I don't know who managed them. I know Wendy Day was getting them their deals and stuff at a certain time. Mm-mm-mm. You dig? Look, man, we gotta roll. Gotta roll. Y'all coming in here and half the people that listen don't even know what we talking about. Tina, salute, salute. What's going on? Much appreciated for the super chat. You know, y'all can't make this an East New York conversation. You went to 306 when Cross had the shootout with Pope. So you were youngin'. If you was still in elementary school when Cross caught that case, you was a youngin'. I appreciate you coming and listening to the OG, but you was a youngin' if you was if you was going to 306 when he caught that case. Shit. We already know Frank. We already know Frankie. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Cross caught that case. You was in elementary school. Shit. You way behind us. She said from Sugar Bill Records. No, that's not Sylvia Rome. That's Robinson from Sugar Hill. Yeah. Who that? Hey, Barbara, salute. Much appreciated for the green screen. You watched from your window? Wow. Yeah, that was something. Unnecessary case. Unnecessary. No, man. Sylvia Robinson. Robinson owns Sugar Hill. Sylvia Rome is Jive. She doesn't own a label. She was A&R and artist management and executive. We talking that. Gene and who? Can you believe they thought? Oh, Gene, yeah, Gene and Reggie. Yeah, they thought they were cool. I kept telling y'all that. I told y'all that on any time I open my mouth, and it half these dudes is they police. So that mean they knew. They knew. Yeah, she's at lecture, but she was at a couple of labels though. But she definitely was there. Because remember, she also signed was instrumental in keeping Metallica and making sure they kept their deal. You know? So Sylvia is very powerful. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love too, Ms. T. Yeah. They all grip a gate. Yeah, Joy. You definitely know that. They all grip a gate. They all grip a gate. Yeah, that's most definite. That's most definite. And I'm telling you, I know for a fact. I could have been in it. When did Grippergate start in hip hop? When Russell Simmons got with Rick Rubin. Grippergate been going on since the blues. Grippergate been going on a long time. Because we never, ever owned the industry. We always had to work with what they allowed us to have. And it just so happens that the most successful of melanated folks had to give up them grippers to somebody. Because they damn sure was getting beat. It wasn't getting no money. They all got beat on a contract. They show you that shit from 5 Heartbeats. Anything. They show you in Ray, even Ray Charles. You see his fight to own his masters, Stevie, all, and they still. And that's only because they played and knew how to write music. And when you can play music and write notes and you don't need a sample, of course you're going to fight for true ownership because you can do all that. Prince, these dudes fought to own themselves. When you're a rapper and that's all you got is some raps, you need a beat maker, you need a producer, you need samples and all that. That's all money that you're not getting. Nigga, all you doing is rapping. That's it. You can't write a musical note. You can't read a musical note. You gotta have sampling. Where you think that bread is coming from? These labels just not gonna clear a sample that costs them money, and you just skate off scot-free, rich, and yeah, I sold 4 million. Nah, they want some of them grippers. Yeah, or they want you in they grippers. Or you're not getting no bread. It's just that simple. And that's when it started shifting. It started shifting. Oh, you won't do it? But he'll do it. Yo, he can't even spit. Don't need him to. Write some rhymes for my cousin. Yeah. Come on, cousin. Write some rhymes for this little girl that we seen in Target one day. And that's it. They just start making stars. Because all they do is push this shit to the public. That's it. Grippergate always been there. Even oh my goodness, what's her name? The one Beyonce played. Oh my goodness, it just slipped out of my head. She told y'all Grippergate was going on. Oh my goodness, what is her name, man? The one Beyonce played for Cadillac Records. Damn it. They was tearing her grip. Etta James, thank you, see. Man, she told you they was tearing her grippers down. I'm telling you, that's just what it is. That's what it is. Or you'll never get heard. So it's up to y'all to figure that part out. How you gonna move on it? You wanna be a star? Or you wanna continue to just have your friends and family hear your little raps? You wanna be on the radio? Then they hear themselves on the radio. Oh, can I do it again? I got another song. Sure. We can get you to have a #1 album and you can be on the radio all summer. Really? Yeah. Come to the party. Well, what kind of party? Oh, it's a party. Ain't nobody else gonna be there but a few important people. Matter of fact, it's out in the Hamptons. Matter of fact, it's on the Long Island Sound. Man, it's on the Jersey Shore. Nah, we gonna take you to the party. Yo, we can go to LA. And your record is banging out there. Come to the party. And they get them to that party. Mm. They got a #1 record though. But man. Now, you may believe that it only happens to the young ones, to the little kids, to those who really don't have anybody around them. But yeah, I'm going to tell you that it happened to the ones who y'all think is big and tough and gangster. Yeah. That's the ones they want. And they've been telling us that for a long time. But you didn't see it because it didn't really matter back then. We didn't care. You seen somebody on TV, we liked the song. They thought that they were going somewhere. We thought they were big stars. We were writing letters to fan clubs and shit like that. We had no access to them. They wasn't around the hood no more. But the minute they started flossing and flowing, yo, he signed for $2 million. And yo, they giving him $1 and change for every album sold. Yo, they can go on the tour with such and such. Yo, nah, son, them got a mansion. They got a mansion? Yeah. That's when the Grippergate start coming out. Loving you scrambling and scraping. Oh, it ain't funny, yo. It's not funny. Scrambling and scraping, yo. It's not funny. For real. But what make it funny is because they be fronting. Be stunting like, yo, nah. Grippergate wouldn't even exist if these dudes was just truthful. Be who you are. But when you front, Glitch, I still think Jaguar cap. She's a lot of cap because she gonna get indicted too. She grip a gate. Get the fuck out of here. She grip a gate too. She invited some broads to the party. I'm just waiting for one of them broads to drop some paperwork on her. Fuck out of here. She irks me. For real, for real. For real, for real. She about 10% real, 90% cap. You was with it. They kicked your ass up out of there. Now you tight. I don't believe that. She don't like nothing that come from her. Somebody got tape on her. Yeah, trust and believe. We just ain't see it yet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For real, for real. You don't get on Unplugged without being in the whip. You don't, that don't work. Yeah. 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 Yeah, they did Wendy dirty. Did her dirty. We wouldn't be doing none of this shit if it wasn't for Wendy. I said it in class before. Wendy is a prototype for all of this. Everything. For social media, for reality TV, all that. None of it pops off without her. And they know that. That's why they destroyed her. They did her dirty. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Nobody gave up entertainment, especially as it pertained to us, before her. Nobody. Not Frankie Crocker. Nobody. She is the prototype. Yeah. Not saying I gave too much about her, but truth is truth. Truth is truth. Truth is truth. And they sent that dirty ass dude in there just to destroy her. Dirty, dusty ass dude. Did her wrong. Did her dirty. You don't understand that? Nigga told me for $5,000 she'd read an excerpt from my book on the radio. You punk ass. What? Fuck out of here. Sent him in there. They sent him in there to destroy her. That wasn't even the first Kev that she was dealing with. The first Kev she was dealing with was Black Kev from Simons. If you know anything about Brownsville and Simons and shopping, that was the first Kev Wendy was dealing with. That's what I thought she was marrying when they said Kev from Brownsville. I'm like, oh, she married Kev. Kev then came up. Because he invited me to the party with her. Like, whoa, nah, son. I don't rock like that. Nah, son, she like dark-skinned, bald-head dudes. I was like, well, she got you. That's your piece. You got her, right? No, I was like, nah, son, I don't get down like that. I'm telling you something here. If I don't know what I'm talking about, test my square on it. Anybody could tell you. Black Kev from Simons that went to Jeff. That was Wendy's boo thing. And this other lame dust bucket got Kev up out of there. Frankie Fizz. Salute, salute, much appreciated. Okay? I don't know who he is and where he came from. But that wasn't the original Kev that she was dealing with. The industry always destroyed Black women first. and they send these supposedly straight dudes at them because it ain't too many straight dudes in the industry. Simple as that. I think when Nikki tried to get out of the industry, she went back to this dude. Because he may be full, he may be crazy, he may have a whole bunch of bullshit, but she ain't got to worry about his grippers. That's what they do. Unless they want to stay in the industry and be part of Grippergate. Any one of y'all could bag any one of them broads. And I'm talking about A-list, B-list celebrity broads. Any straight dude can bag them. You just got to get around them. It's that simple. I'm telling you from first-hand information. You ain't got to have nothing. It's got to be around them. And when they find out you ain't part of Grippergate, and when they find out you're going to allow them to do what need to be done to get to the bag, you good. You good. If she really into you. Because you know the industry's coming to kick you up out of there. Yeah. None of them dudes was straight. Stevie J, they sent him at Eve. Yeah, he been a lizard. Yeah. Kendall, Mary, all ain't none of them. And they do that to drive these women crazy. So they won't ask for their publishing. So they won't ask for their masters. These dudes is industry plants. Simple as that. What are they doing? Crazy? Nah. Yeah, Safari lizard too. He's a lizard. Him and Ray J, they lizards. And Ray J bought him a car. And they running around with a bunch of lizards on a TV show. Come on, man. It's a lizard. Dudes don't get down like that. And I'm talking about real dudes. Real street dudes is just like anybody else. Real street dudes, they got their moments when they with their broad and they gonna freak off. But they not throwing their meat all in the internet. They not throwing their meat around. They not wearing sus shit. They not doing that. These is lizards, man. Not doing it. It's like Pimp C said. Yeah, he got a broad and he'll run around with a broad, but we ain't in the same room, homie. We ain't doing none of that. Who the hell is this lizard on Jimmy Kimmel? Why is his pants so big and his shoes so big? What the fuck is that? I say, y'all don't have a representation of solid black men. Y'all don't. Y'all should have known Ray J was a lizard when the tape came out with Kim. Do you think Russell Simmons was on that type of time? Hell yeah. You don't just get like that. You don't go from hard street dude to laying on your back with your grippers in the air with some man got... Come on, you don't turn like that. You've been like that. Nah, you don't just get like that. Yoga don't make you get like that. Practicing Buddhism don't make you get like that. You've been like that. Your grip is spread wide open. It's the greatest feeling. Like, come on, what are we doing? You seen any 60-something-year-old man doing? You don't even see old face doing that. So for a melanated person to conduct themselves in that manner? Come on. That's beyond questioning. We know what it is. The thing is that they're not living it. Be free, live it out. We ain't never made no fun of Luther, never made no fun of Freddie Jackson, never made no fun of Sylvester. Niggas ain't even make fun of RuPaul. Because they was living their truth. These rap dudes, they get clowned. They get called out on Grip Brigade because they fronting. And they doing damage in the fronting. They acting like Crips. They acting like Bloods. They acting like this. They acting like that. But they running around and they sleeping with old fake men. Diddy would have had, if he would have listened to me 2-3 years ago, just come out. Be who you are. He wouldn't have had none of these problems. None of them. Boondocks tried to tell them dudes just to come out. Gangsta-licious, just come out. Be who you are. Now look. Now look. Come on, man, y'all playing with. God damn, the damn Kimmel is off. We getting ready to get on the Nightline. I'm about to see the news twice messing with y'all. I got shit to do. Y'all here talking about the come on. What y'all doing? Duckish love. See, now y'all want the jokes. Come on. Come on. Time to go. Look, look, look. The end of an empire. Got him dancing again. And see, why they keep showing him with Mace? What is that about? See, y'all gonna cut that out. See, the end of an empire. Oh, man. This shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. Shiny suits and all that. Come on, man. This shit is wild, man. Now look at the pool with no shirt. Oh, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yes. Yes. I appreciate y'all for listening. Y'all the ones that. Why am I. Now all of a sudden I'm glitching. Now all of a sudden it's glitching. Yo, see, I'm out of here. Y'all about to get me in trouble. We ain't playing with y'all. We ain't playing with y'all. Now it's glitching. See? That's y'all. That ain't me. That's y'all. Y'all about to get class shut down. Got their staff administrators about to come in here and chastise us for what we teaching, what we learning. Come on now. Messing with y'all. Yeah, Mace ain't going back to the pulpit. Mace ain't going back to the pulpit. I can hang that up. He good now. Who? No. Who the hell is Lynette Strong? From the Deuce, the TV show, or the actual Deuce from back in the days? from Second Fairfield. I have to. I gotta see her. Everyone's in attendance. Everybody ain't in attendance. Everybody ain't in attendance. You know, everybody's not in attendance. Everybody ain't in attendance. Trust and believe that. I guarantee you some 55s. I got some names I could rattle off the top of my head that ain't in class. I'm telling you. Look, like Braveheart to the graveyard. Just got it, they ass. Just got in here. They would have got a 55 if I'd have closed the class out. Derek Thomas just got ass in here. Bridget, much appreciated. Oh, that's for Tasha Peters. Much appreciated. Yeah, for funding the war effort. Dig? No 55 for you. How many people still in class? 241. 241 is in class. See? Trial attorneys talking about him and all that. What up, Nandi? What up? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Michael, much appreciated. You super tardy, but you're here. You're here. Bleak next. Why y'all going that bleak? The East is nocturnal. I ain't no more. I ain't in the streets no more. I ain't nocturnal. I ain't been sleeping good for the last few days anyway. I need some rest. You know, y'all want to stroll in here late to class and think the lesson gonna keep going on. We had 128 minutes. Gymnasium, yeah, I know what that means in Greek, in the Greek language, no doubt. Yeah. No, I can't. Nah, Terrence, he way past an assessment. He way past an assessment. That's not anger that he dealing with. He's a sexual deviant. Yeah. Yeah, that's past my pay grade. Nah, he need medicine for that. Yeah. He need medicine for that. What happened to my voice? It's a 1:45. Damn, shots fired in East Flatbush. That's what's the matter. My voice is 1:45. Look, it got him looking crazy. I gotta catch this story. I gotta rewind this. I gotta rewind this. Y'all playing games with me. Look, man, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in y'all. Make sure y'all come back with all 10 fingers and 10 toes, man. Guard your mind. Okay? Guard your mind. See, George, cut it out. Yo, oh my goodness. Yeah, it is. Look, Rugies on. It's hilarious. I can't hear it. I'm watching it. I can't hear it. Sal, salute, no doubt. Salute D Fat. Peace, peace, Miss T. Peace, peace. Move. Look. Al Sharpton. Look. Yo. Nah. Overtake, Cleves, yo. You get a 55. I don't care. You coming in, dog. yo, y'all wild for the night. Yo. Good T. Cleves coming in at 12:58. No, that ain't gonna get it. Nah, that ain't gonna get it. We got to go to sleep. Yeah. Nah, don't put that on Google. Hell no. Hell no. Never read nothing like that. I mean, not read, but never had that energy. Hell no. Not Keith. Yeah, George. My team coming in here. He got a fat 55. Gonna hold that. He gonna hold that. Yeah, you coming in with the low. Damn, how long is this piece? What? I can't hear it. I can see. What bathroom was that? What was that? Yeah, nah. I ain't messing with y'all. I gotta watch this shit. Y'all play. Y'all play. I gotta watch this shit. Where's C Blaze? C Blaze, you gonna fell asleep? C Blaze is out. All the classroom assistants that fell the hell out. Except for Zone. Who? Yo, I'm out. Mr. Bentley, he don't want no part of this. He been broke out. Been broke out. He don't want no parts of that. That's what I'm saying. All them people that was talking, they're gonna have to testify. All these videos, all these different platforms, they all gonna have to testify. Because they were so truthful, so believable, so in your face. You dig? They gonna have to testify. Bentley Farnsworth, he gone. Like, I'm out. Gone. Yeah, peace out. Come back tomorrow. Yeah, come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Messing with y'all. 55 gang. Get your grades up.